Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the third installment of our Elegant Stream-O-Matic universe, Elegant Creatures. Ha! It's Thursday. Or as I told all these folks earlier this morning, it's Thursday! We like to get ourselves riled up and ready to go. Hi! If you're joining us live, hello, chat. Hello, folks that might be lurking. We appreciate you. If you are checking this out on our, lovely YouTube page in like 10 years, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Hope things are good. Yeah. How's it hanging? Good? Okay, couple housekeeping things. Very obviously, sadly, we are down a Wally this evening. They are not feeling well, so we love you, and we shall soldier on. But they'll be back next time. But they have a lot of stuff going on, so fucking check out their Twitter because they're doing all of the things. It's very exciting. Also, I don't know. Let me see here for myself. Should I pull up the Twitch and look at this real quick? Let me check it out here. One moment. Oh yeah, we have art. It's fucking beautiful. Oh, I'll let the channel runner shout out about our artist so that I don't say it wrong. But we've got artwork. It's beautiful. We're so flippin' happy. And yeah, now you can fully visualize the characters. Very exciting. Last little bit of housekeeping. We do have an extreme is tomorrow, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern, for Neon Souls. Val runs out, let them talk about that. But then starting next week, we might be going dark for a week or two. Yeah, we'll get into that shortly. Let's go ahead and go around. Everybody, please tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet, and who you are playing this evening. We shall start with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. Off to a great start here tonight. You can find me here Thursdays through Mondays, playing and running games. Yeah, like Sid said, I run Neon Souls tomorrow, which is our Fate based powered by. Where was I going with that?
I think you were gonna say Powered by the Apocalypse, but it's not.
I am so just on autopilot right now that I shifted gears a little bit and I went 8 months back and started going into. Anyway, it's a Fate-based sci-fi swashbuckling game. They're getting into some real pirating now, which will be super fun. So come join us tomorrow at 8 for that. And then I run a game on Saturdays as well. This Saturday specifically, Saturday nights, Mistborn. We're playing the Mistborn RPG based on the novels by Brandon Sanderson. We're doing crime, all sorts of crime, not space crime, fantasy crime. And then on alternating Saturdays from that, I run Saturday Night Star Power. Had a session of that last week. Where I continue to traumatize my players with really just buck wild stuff. But everybody seems to be having fun, so I'm enjoying it. That's all. That's what I do. But tonight I will be playing Leah Terra, who is the Oracle.
Next is Savvy.
That's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I am here on this channel Thursdays through Sundays, either playing in games or running them. I run 2 games on this channel, one every Sunday in the afternoon, a game of Monster of the Week called Slaying 201, and a game of Dungeons & Dragons on Monday nights called The Forgotten, or we're playing Hoard of the Dragon Queen. And they're really fun, and you should check them out in a week or two when I'm back and able to run games again. And then on Sunday nights, I'm on twitch.tv/LBHackemUp playing Masks with LB and Alex and our friends Rachel and Tanya. And it's really fun. But tonight I am playing Juno, who is the wolf. I guess while it's still my turn, I'll talk about the artist for a second. So I posted the link to their Twitter in the live chat. If you're watching this later and you want to check out our wonderful artist friend that did the art, their Twitter is at @kcannibalism. They are Kind Cannibalism on Twitter, which I think is really great Twitter handle. But they did all of this wonderful art for us over the last week, and are super pleased about it. It's wonderful. If you're watching this on like the day that it's happening in early to mid-January of 2022, their commissions are still open. They actually opened them a few weeks ago to help pay for some medical expenses. And so I said, take my money, please. And they did an amazing job. So their commissions are still open. Go follow them on Twitter and pay them to do art, because they're a wonderful, absolutely wonderful human being, a joy to work with, and a very, very talented artist. So it's at @kcannibalism on Twitter. If you're out there, I love you, bud.
Give them money. Next up is Alex. Okay, because I was gonna Alex, it's your turn.
Hello, I'm Alex. OMG, it's some guy on the internets. I'm mostly here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Mistborn Saturdays. Tuesdays, I'm either running our Masks game. We had our most recent session of Squire Squad this past Tuesday, or I'm playing in our Savage Worlds Cthulhu-esque game, alternating the Burbs. And that is one of these shows that will continue to run in spite of the scheduling interruptions elsewhere on the channel, though also one of those Tuesdays will be my birthday, so we'll be doing a different stream for that, but we'll still be streaming. But yeah, we'll tweet about that, put it in our Discord, etc., etc. And like Savvy said, I'm also Sunday nights over at LB Hack'emup's channel playing in a Masks game over there. But tonight I am playing Max Dalton, the veteran.
And last but not least, RJ.
Hey, hello everybody, I'm RJ, and you can catch me at RJ222 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Oh man, you can catch me, of course, here on Thursdays for Elegant Creatures and Saturdays for both Mistborn and Star Power, alternating, of course, on Mondays and Sundays over at the Indoor Adventures channel, Mondays for our 5e homebrew campaign. We just got my cleric's lichdom reversed, so like, he's like 83 now in human years, and he's an old man. He was 22 beforehand. Don't worry about it. Sundays over at the Indoors for Witchlight. It's fun. We finally got into the nitty-gritty of it. And finally, Sunday mornings over at the Hype Goblins channel, where we do another 5e campaign where we're trying to save our warlock. I'm playing Gus, and he's a specter.
And I will be your Fae-cilitator this evening. I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid, generally talking about my shenanigans here. We are starting back up with our second season of our Flames of Freedom game over on twitch.tv/infiniterp_. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Jumping over there on Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern for a couple of weeks. I will miss my forgotten friends for a little bit, but that they know how much I love them, and I will return. We did get a nice little send-off for my forgotten character, Marta, this past Monday, which was lovely. But she'll be back. Quite possibly leading a chariot full of black dragons on her way. Just saying. No one checked. Anyway, Val is not paying attention, or else I know they would have gotten very upset by what I just said.
I'm gonna have to suffer for that, I think.
Damn, called out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm putting my work emails away. So.
No, you're fine. It's just all that did was you just confirmed that Marta did take all the black dragons with her. So it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
I know you did. I know you stole them.
Yeah, she stole them. She absolutely did. It's okay. I didn't mean to call you out. That just kind of worked out perfectly.
No, you should. I need to not check my work email there.
8:15 at night.
Yeah, they should not be
Listen,
sending you work
on.
emails. So it's fine. It's fine. Don't send Val work emails at 8 o'clock. I'm just saying. It's okay.
We're busy.
We're busy. We got stuff going on. It's okay. Yeah. I think it might be time for a recap. We can see what's going on. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah. I saw you dragging. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm kidding. No, I can't. I can't taunt Morgan. I can taunt y'all. I can't taunt Morgan. It doesn't feel right. Anyway, recap. Because I discovered that I can't wing it. It's not a good thing. No, I can't bully Morgan either, chat. Sorry. It's just not right. Last time on Elegant Creatures, our solar punk pals discovered many a new thing about the goings on in Concord. Sandy had a rather intense visit from Mom, aka the Mother of Monsters, who made him swear to stand down and stay out of whatever was going to happen at the grand opening of the Lunar Quarter's new Rankle Farm, while an invisible Gus watched the whole thing. Promising to make sure that everything would be okay that evening, Gus jumped to his anchor/cat, Otis, and kept Max in the loop of what the hell is going on. Meanwhile, Leah, without telling her, dragged Juno to the Psychopomp, Gus's bar, to attempt to save the gunmetal dagger that she had seen hidden there, only to be caught and nearly vaporized by Gus's security system. Oh yeah, I didn't share that part last time, did I? Yeah, you were almost vaporized. It's cool though. Gus tried to jump himself and Max to the Psychopomp to see what the hell was going on, but only managed himself. But did manage to catch the pair before they got to the dagger. Max used the time he now needed to get to the Psychopomp to chat with Sandy, and decided to keep Sandy involved in the evening's goings-on by making him the group's guy in the chair, effectively keeping him out of the action, but also superseding Sandy's promise to Mom with a debt of their own. Determined to be of assistance, Sandy realized that he had a debt on one of Mom's lackeys, a literal ooze in a trench coat named Amon. And Gus and Max were sent to make a deal with the creature for information. After plying Amon with precious Doritos and Mountain Dew, he did admit to hearing about a wild faction's determination to see the Rankle farm wiped out, and that some of their members happened to be based in Juno's territory. Juno and Leah headed to the Rankle farm to keep an eye on things, as Juno had made a supernatural connection to the farm's lot to monitor the coming and goings of the people. While on watch, Juno and Leah made a deal that Leah would say something to upset Juno if needed. We'll get into more of that later. And then, quite suddenly, several individuals entered the lot, but strangely, they read to Juno as more than one person? Concerned for possibly possessed minions of Mom, Leah headed over to an official-looking member of the mayor's entourage, while Juno headed over to a group of wandering Fae. And that's where we left off last time. So, why don't we start with Juno and Leah? Yes.
I keep forgetting I have a start of session move.
Oh, yes.
I forgot last time.
What is it?
It's called Comes with the Territory. So it's if you're actively patrolling your territory when time passes or at the start, roll with blood, and it tells you how much trouble is going on in your territory. So I'll do that real quick.
Okie doke.
That's an 8.
Okay.
So on a 7 to 9, one of your troubles surfaces your choice along with the opportunity to address it. And my troubles are upheaval, haunted, and crime. I feel like I have to do crime for this one.
We always have to do crime.
I
here
feel
at
like
GGK.
today is crime.
Okay.
Today is crime.
Okay. But also, you have to have the opportunity to address crime.
Crime.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I think we can do this for you. I think we can do this. I'm gonna put that in my back pocket.
So here's the thing. I also have a move. But but here's the question I have. It says before each faction turn or at the start of the game, roll with spirit. Is that
start of the game?
Okay, that's beginning first session of the game.
First session of the game.
And then after that, each faction turn.
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure because this seemed like a lot to do
every single
as
session.
I was looking at it.
Yeah, so I believe they will be specific to what is at the start of each session and what is at the start of you playing the game. So that's just start of game and then faction turns.
Cool.
Which we'll have one of those in the next session or two, I think. Excellent. Does anyone else have a beginning of session move? I think Sandy does, but Sandy's not here, so we'll get it next time. Okay. Leah, Juno, you have some interesting individuals that just showed up to the Rankle farm.
Leah doesn't know about the mob.
Nope. Leah just knows about one person with an official looking badge that is chatting with the mayor's assistant.
Okay. I was looking for a name in my notes, but yeah, we didn't get a name, right? It's just official looking person talking to mayor's assistant.
Not yet.
Okay. Then unless Juno wants to go first, I think Leah is just going to continue on her course of action and go straight up to the two of them.
Okay. Leah, you stroll directly up to the mayor's assistant. Is a shorter man, longer hair, not quite a bowl cut, but a little old-fashioned looking. Average build, impeccable suit. And yeah, I think I described the assistant last time. A little more androgynous, shorter blonde hair. Killer smile, though. And you walk directly up to these two strangers.
Essentially walk straight up to the two of them, like between them, forming the triangle to try to like get between and interrupt their conversation. And even if they're in the middle of talking, Leah just says, "Hi, I'm Leah. Stand in for Mr. Kamel. I'm acting on his behalf today. I wasn't sure if I should be somewhere. Is there going to be like a ceremony? Is there a seat that I need to take? I'm sorry, I didn't get your names. You are," and she holds out her hand to shake. I guess starting with the mayor's assistant.
Here, I think. This was so brazen. I love it. Yeah, I think this is to you're not lying.
No, I mean every bit of that
every
was the truth.
bit of that was true. So yeah. Let me pull up moves and pretend I know how to play this game.
So would it be fair to say this is, well, I don't know if that's, I mean, mislead, distract, or trick? Because essentially I'm trying to distract them in order to, like, Leah doesn't care about like actually getting anything from them other than creating the opportunity to like
to shake a hand and
shake their hand.
I think you're right. Yeah, because you're not using seduction, promises, or threats here. That makes sense. Yeah.
And I said the mayor's assistant. I meant the other one because that's the one that set off Juno's alarm stuff. So,
okay.
Yeah. So what? That's
so mind. Roll with mind.
All right. At least that's a positive stat. That's an 11.
Ooh, okay.
So I get to pick 2.
Mm-hmm.
Create an opportunity, because the opportunity I want here is to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
And then confuse them for some time.
I think she may have already accomplished that one. Great. They sort of look askance to the mayor's assistant, look back to you. Sawyer, Brennan, pleasure? Stick out their
Likewise.
hand.
Shakes his hand, and we'll try to do a reading on him as soon as she touches him.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and move that. Go ahead and roll.
Do it.
That. It's when you touch someone and attempt to read their surface thoughts. That's another 11.
Holy shit. What do you get on a hit?
I get to ask 3 questions.
Woo! All right.
Which is all but one of them. So let me figure out which one I don't want to ask.
Okay.
I don't care about what their hidden pain is, I don't think.
Okay.
So yeah. What are you thinking about right now? Who or what are you protecting? And what secrets are you currently keeping?
Ooh. Okay. What are they currently thinking about? They're currently thinking about this very odd person that just walked up to them, acting as if they are extremely official and sticking their hand out. They're a little confused, but like respect. They're a little impressed. What was the second one?
Who or what are you protecting?
They're protecting the mayor and the mayor's interests. They are very much wanting to do a good job this evening and make sure everything goes off without a hitch.
And this is the person that was talking to the mayor's assistant?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the last one was, what secret are they keeping?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I imagine this is just like sort of a rush of thoughts in their brain as you do this reading. And just sort of brimming underneath everything, they sort of almost whisper in their own mind, and if the mayor is happy, then the King of Visions is also happy. And that's what you get.
That was King of Visions?
The King of Visions.
So, Sawyer, nice to meet you. Chair, sitting, is there a stage somewhere I need to go to? You know what? I'll find it. I'll just walk around a bit. I really appreciate your time, though.
Who did you say you were with again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's coming. She walks away.
They're a little perturbed, but seem to just sort of make a comment to the assistant. They both sort of chuckle and continue on their way.
Yeah, have I heard of the King of Visions before?
Would you like to put a face to a name? Or maybe you could head back with the Juno? Maybe Juno could say, whatever you
Depends
like.
on which faction they might be. When I hit the prompt, does it tell me what the role I'm going to be making is?
Let me see. Let me find your circle moves. With their circle, I will say that their circle would be like the name triggers enough that you're pretty sure that they're in the wild circle.
Yeah, I'm going to find Juno.
Okay.
Well, it would make more sense if she might have a better wild and might be able to figure that out. rather than me making the roll. Well,
That's fair. Juno, you watched Leah just march straight up to these power suits, seem to have a very, like, energetic, brief conversation, and then walk away. What were you up to?
I was watching the group that came in.
Mhm.
I want to see what they're. I just want to kind of keep an eye on them, see what they're doing.
Yeah. There are 4 of them. They look a bit younger, like maybe late teens, early 20s. The overall energy is excitement. They are all sort of like looking around, like checking out the cameras, looking around sort of at the cordoned off area where the actual like wrinkles are. Yeah, they just seem to be checking everything out and talking excitedly amongst themselves.
Are they talking about anything exciting?
You hear a lot of like, oh my gosh, yeah, oh, look over there, this could be so great. Yes, a lot of squealing.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Leah to come back.
that's who Leah is heading to right now.
Leah heads back to Juno.
What you got?
A lot of anxiety, mostly. So, remember how I said that person like felt like 2 people, but they only look like one person? So do all of them?
Them?
Mm-hmm.
And are they all like power suit wearing like?
They're like teens.
Yeah, no. Sawyer, they were parasuit, very official looking. Made sense that they went over to the mayor's folks. Yeah, teenagers. A lot of denim, a lot of like boho-y tops, a lot of flamboyantly colored hair. Like, no, not really power suit crowd.
They're Twitch streamers.
How did you know? Damn it! Stop reading my notes.
Huh. Well, that guy's name is Sawyer. Seems like he might work for the mayor also, or have something to do with the mayor,
Okay.
protecting the mayor. Seemed very interested in that. One, to keep the mayor happy. Have you heard of the King of Visions?
Have I?
Juno, would you like to roll put a face to a name?
I would.
Okay.
Trying to
Is yours
pull up-
better than a -1?
It is a +2.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, roll with your wow.
Okay. Find the dang move. There it is. Put a name to a face. Okay. Come on. Juno. That's a 5.
Ooh.
That's
Let's
a
see.
5.
Let's see. On a miss, you don't know them, or you owe them. MC's choice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one seems like more fun. Come on, yeah, that's more fun. Oh boy, do you know who that is, Juno? King of Visions is the head of a smaller but powerful Fae court. What did Juno do? It wasn't. I can guarantee it wasn't purposeful. But what faux pas did Juno
Gosh.
commit in this Fae King's presence that you now owe them a debt?
What would Juno have done?
Is this like, did you spill an entire tray of champagne on them? Like, because that's really all it would take for someone this snooty.
Yeah, she probably broke something expensive.
Ooh.
Now she has to join the boys' club. She knocked over a vase.
Oh no. Let's. Yeah,
Is the
sure.
Oran Host Club just a Fae court?
What's that?
I said, is the Oran Host Club just a Fae court?
That's the joke I was making.
Ayo. Love it. Sure. It was not only a vase. It was his mother's vase. That was on display at a really fancy event that Juno ended up having to go to. Yeah, she broke it. And to literally spare your life, you owe him a debt.
I'm sorry, who did you say?
King of Visions. You think I'd know who that was? That sounds like someone who I'd know who they were.
You don't know who that is?
No. Not even a little.
Okay. We might have a bigger problem with this whole event than I initially thought. He's Fae. And he hates my freaking guts.
What did you do?
I had to go to this event. And you know how I'm kind of tall? And sometimes it's hard for me to remember how long my arms are?
Yeah.
I broke a vase that belonged to his mom, and he wanted to kill me over it. So I kind of owe him.
Yeesh. Well, and stay away from that guy. And I guess maybe all those people? I'm not really seeing the connection between them, just looking at them. But Fae are weird, so maybe there's some
Don't
sort
say
of
that
super...
too loud.
Maybe they're a group of secret assassins or something. I don't know. But it seemed like they were here to make the mayor happy.
What does
And
the
the
mayor
mayor
have
wants-
to do with the Fae?
I don't know. I'm just sort of keeping this very specific to the cabbages.
Rankles.
Rankles, sorry. If the rankle thing, the mayor wants this to happen, right? We sort of assumed that he's the one putting on this event.
Yeah? Why would the Fae have people here? Like a whole group of people who I guess are two people, but only in their brains? I feel like I have
Maybe
more
they're-
questions than I did when we started.
Yeah. Maybe they're working with the mayor. Maybe they're in the mayor's pocket. Maybe the mayor's in their pocket. I don't know.
Why?
But either way, why does anyone do anything?
You hear a shriek of laughter as two of the group of four just start making out, like, half against the fence, and, like, one of the security people, like, waves them away, and they giggle and keep walking.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Fae.
need to talk to them just to confirm. I mean, they've got to be together, right? Or should I go do my thing with them?
Well, I was gonna ask, when you say we should talk to someone, do you mean we?
No, sweetie. No. You don't have to talk.
Great. Thank you. Maybe you should do that part.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go talk to them.
And you can do your like thing, right?
Yep. And hopefully it goes well as the last time. And their brains don't explode. Let's go.
Wait, can that happen?
No, no, no. Yes, it can happen.
As Leah and Juno wander over to this group of Fae folk. Max and Gus, let's see what you're up to. What you doing?
Gus. We should really get back to the others.
Yeah. Has already started driving that way, but please hold as I actually look back at my notes. What did we learn exactly?
You learned from Amon, the ooze in a trench coat, that there was a faction, particularly of demons in the wild, that are not happy about the Rankle farm, want to get at the Mortalis that are super excited about this farm. And some of them are based out in the Lunar Quarter, aka right around the corner from the farm,
Right.
in Juno's territory.
So some potential wild agents who are getting ready to start some shit. Okay.
You have a house. I believe it was blue with some shutters and a corpse flower out front.
Yes.
Give it a whiff, you can't miss it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you think you could text the girls quickly? And I think I will make way back to my. Gotta go back to my house first. Grab some stuff. If we're dealing with wild, we might want to pick up some things. Cold iron, that sort of stuff.
Some salt or sugar so that we can have them count the granules. Maybe some shoes.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Gus texts Juno, "Hey girl, you up?" ? And then a list of what they're doing.
Juno just sends back the like sweating emoji, the one that's like,
BT dubs, Max wants to go back to his house to deal with the incursion of wild in your neighborhood. Be there shortly.
Okay, please be careful.
Thumbs up emoji.
They say anything about what's going on over there?
Any news over there? ?
There's like typing and it stops. There's like typing and then it stops. And then I think she finally texts back. Yeah, we might have a little Fae problem.
Turning to Max, I think they're already there.
Ah, shit. Okay. Starts speeding up a little bit. Isn't gonna, run red lights or anything yet, but is trying to make sure we get there sooner rather than later.
Max, I think we have established that vehicles of Max's trucks type are extremely rare. So there's a lot more of like bikes, like bicycles,
Mhm.
velocipedes, maybe, I don't know, segways that run on solar power. I don't know. Yeah, a lot more individual modes of transportation, not to the scale of yours. So if you decide to speed, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get there pretty fast because people are gonna get the fuck out of your way.
Yeah, I don't know if there's still, stoplights and stuff, or how infrastructure has changed in the wake of not many
Probably.
cars.
For the purpose of rule of cool, can I let it out to just start jumping streetlights because I could take control of any mechanism?
Are you gonna possess Max's truck?
No, I'm possessing the streetlights to turn them all green.
I mean, roll it. Roll, let it out. Why not?
That's a 6. Oh no, it's an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And God damn it, you have that conduit thing. So yeah, you can fuck around with the stoplights.
Well,
sure.
We did establish that I need to roll the 12 plus to activate it last week.
To activate like the advanced version, yes. But if you do roll, so if you get an 8, you can act as if you succeeded.
No. It's just that I get the let it out advanced for free because of this.
Oh, okay, I understand. So it is still then a mixed success. It's just a hit.
Yes. So
Okay.
I do take the corruption.
Okay. How you looking in corruption?
Pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, but you still manage it. Turn a couple stoplights a nice verdant green color. What is stoplights? How do stoplights work?
Flowers blooming and like closing up.
Oh, so some Fae magic shit. Do they go like bioluminescent at night so you can see them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, pheromones to help with that as well.
If this
Everything
is
in
New
the city
York-
is pheromones.
If this is New York adjacent, in Times Square, the billboards are bioluminescent moss.
Oh, cool! But they color it to actually like make. I love that. That's fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're zipping back through town, getting back to the house with Gus's help.
Yep. Okay. All right. So once we get there, I think I would like to try and make use of my workshop. And I think it's just kind of like we were saying earlier, grab some of the basic anti-Fae stuff. So hopefully it won't be too hard to scrounge stuff together, but I think I put it on my sheet, all the things that you can require of me to do to get the things that I create in the workshop.
Read it for me, if you don't mind.
So, when you go into your workshop to work on something, the MC tells you, sure, no problem, but, and then 1 to 4 of the following. It's going to take you hours, days, weeks, months of work or recovery time.
Okay.
First, you'll have to summon, build, construct blank. You'll require the services of blank to complete it. You require a rare and expensive ingredient or material. It will only work for a short time and may be unreliable. It's going to mean exposing anyone nearby to serious fallout. Your workspace lacks blank. Add this and you'll be able to complete it. It will require a part of yourself to complete it, or you must journey to blank in order to complete it.
Ooh, I have a lot of ways to mess around. That's fun.
Yep.
What?
I will say one of the things though is like things I make in the workshop you cannot fuck with. Like that is in the move. But yeah, you can combine any set of requirements or offer 2 sets of costs to the same task. Once the requirements are completed, what was set out is completed. The MC will stat it up, reveal some info, or whatever is called for now.
What are you trying to do?
I think Max believes in being prepared, and given his long history of creating a gear for various supernatural elements, has been called upon to create some anti-Fae gear in his time. And now, again, he doesn't want things around here to get violent, so isn't breaking out the big guns or anything, but is gonna, probably has some cold iron batons that he's made before, or like Gus was saying, things using, lots of salt or sugar.
Okay. And tell me the features of your workshop one more time.
Yes, so my workshop has high-tech electronics and computers, machining tools, and a mystical focus.
Ooh, okay. So you can do some magical stuff. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine it's like in a game where you go to enchant some gear and it's like it's gonna have a random, buff afterwards. Max hasn't quite figured out how to refine what buff it's gonna get, but he can slap some magic on it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like it won't be too hard for you to have some sort of cold iron lying around.
Yep.
But why don't we say that you will need to work it down to something more usable.
Sure.
'Cause, yeah, if you're literally just trying to make like cold iron baseball bats or something, that's not too complicated. You just got to make your baseball bats.
Yep. So, would park back at, or I guess this is maybe getting too much into what's the layout of the neighborhood, but whether it would make more sense to drop Gus off at the Rankle farm or get to my workshop first and have him go from there.
We said you all were actually just like a block or two down. It's not that far. So
Okay.
whatever works for you.
So yeah, probably, parks. Yeah. All right, Gus, I think I have what I need at the workshop already, but it's going to take some time to work it into something we can make use of. Why don't you go let the girls know what's up, and then maybe go check out that house we were told about.
Copy that, Max.
And obviously, if any of you need anything, let me know and I'll come running.
Squeaky door.
How are you manifested right now, Gus?
He can be seen and he can speak, but he cannot be felt.
Okay. Well, a couple people see you, but as you exit the truck, do you even do you need to open the door?
No, he just steps out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see right around that time, is when Leah and Juno walk up to this group of young Fae folk. You spot your friends.
Hangs back, lets the interaction go, and then approaches. Hey.
Do you stop them before they go up, or are you going to... This is right before they go up to chat with these folks, so...
Oh,
Leah?
no, he lets them chat with them, and then...
Okay.
Leah and Juno.
So Leah, I assume dragging Juno along, walks up to the group of teens, young adults. I don't know what their age range is here. But...
young adults. Yeah.
Sup?
Hi.
Hi.
I like your glasses.
Thanks. Y'all here for the Rankles?
For the party? Yeah. Obviously.
Party? Did you hear about a party?
Tonight, one of them, shorter, shock of bright pink hair. Yeah, like they do the big unveiling thing, and then it's like open bar and like a party. Yeah.
Well, nobody told me about that.
Well, yeah, that's always what they do at these big events.
So you're all just here to like hang out and then chill for the party after?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll have to stick around for that. I thought this whole thing was gonna be boring, but I guess that sounds kind of fun. Anything interesting happening, or just usual drinks and shit like that?
Open bar. The other three just nod like, yeah.
Yeah, but you can drink anywhere. Like, Come on. What? I mean, I'm sure there's something that y'all have heard that's going to be going on tonight or something. Big event, guest appearance, I don't know, musical act.
They all sort of share a glance. Man, Leah, you're rolling a lot tonight. I guess because you have to do all the fucking talking right now.
Juno's welcome to talk if she wants to.
No, Juno's not going to talk. We're not going to make Juno talk. She doesn't want to. And that's okay. Yeah, I guess Leah roll. I guess you tell me. Is this persuade? Is this
that's gonna be rough, but that I don't know. Am I making seductions, promises, or threats though?
No, not really. I guess Leah's all about distraction.
Or is this more like trying to figure them out?
That's also fair.
Yeah. Because I know normally figure out we kind of interpret more as like
If someone's
reading
lying
somebody,
or whatever, yeah.
but it could be more like social.
Like, what's your deal, y'all? Yeah.
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 Okay.
Sure. Let's go that route.
Okay. It makes sense, and I'm not just advocating for it because my heart is a -1.
Nope, not at all. Do what you're good at.
Another 11.
Holy, you are on fire
I got
tonight.
the hot hand tonight.
Woo! Okay.
Okay,
All
so I
right.
get to ask 2 questions.
Yeah. If you're in their circle, you can ask an additional question. They are wild. So
Wild. So
Yeah.
no.
Nah.
I guess it's what's your character hoping to get from this event, from being here?
Mhm.
Is one of them. And how could I get your character to trust me?
Okay. Overall, it seems like they're definitely here for a good time tonight. They might be holding something back though. There might be a little bit more going on than what they've told you. Overall though, they're here to fucking party.
Is that fuck and party or fucking party?
Why not both? They've already been heavily like macking down on each other while they've been here, so you know. How to get them to trust you? It feels like if you seem like you may want to have a good time with them too, they might open up a little bit.
All right. He says, well, I guess it's disappointing. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, but I guess just got to make the most of it, right? Well, we're going to hang out for the event and all the kind of BS that's going to happen before, and then maybe I'll see you there. I guess these things, they never really serve any of the fun drinks, though, so you know what? I'll hit up a friend of mine. See what I
Really?
can get. Oh, yeah, I know all sorts of people.
Okay. One of the others, short, sort of like floppy bang haircut, sort of like nudges into the shorter one with the pink hair and like whispers something to him. Pink hair kind of giggles. So are you like with her? Sort of nudges ahead toward Juno.
Tall and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Not like with, but yeah, I mean, we're friends.
Well, my friend Mel looks up at the taller one. think she is really hot.
You know what? Maybe I'll put in a good word for you.
The taller one with the floppy bangs gives a little bit of an anime blush and then just sort of like scuffs away. I'm Vi, by the way.
Bye. Leah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Holds
Wow.
out a hand to shake her hand.
Shakes it.
Reading her.
Roll again.
God. All right, I'm just gonna keep forgetting to clear my stuff. Oh well, there goes my streak. That's at a 7.
Oh, okay.
I got one question.
Okay.
7. What secrets are you currently keeping?
Vi is this sort of person, given that you are in other people's heads a lot. I'm sure Leah has gathered the sort of folks that have a very different mind from what they actually say out loud, and then probably also people that say exactly what they're thinking all the time. Vi's more in that like latter half. She shakes your hand, says, she's really cute too. So's your friend, just kind of quiet. That'll be really good for Mel. Oh, now I'm kind of hoping it's not a total cluster, because these guys are kind of cute. Maybe we could go back to the mound leader. I don't know. That could be fun. No, but I do really want to see this whole thing explode. Oh, Visions would be pissed. And she's just sort of shaking your hand while she thinks all of this very quickly.
Was that the mount?
The mound. Mm-hmm.
The mound. Vi, it was great meeting you. I hope I get to see you later.
Oh, we'll be here. Believe me, you'll spot us.
Awesome. All right.
Bye.
See you later.
Skips back to her friends.
And just like gets to Juno and starts walking Juno away, just saying bad, 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 bad.
What?
Bad, bad. Gotta find Gus and Max.
Hey.
Oh. Hi. What happened?
What's got your antenna in a twist?
Those people over there think that the place is going to explode. Are either planning on causing the explosion or watching it. Not entirely sure, but they know it's gonna happen.
Bad. Bad, 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 bad.
Bad, bad, bad.
Bad, bad, bad. Alright. Well, Max is figuring out some weaponry to use against the Fae. He wants us to check out the house that was given to us by the informant.
House?
Yeah, apparently there's a collection of wild in there, turning to Juno slightly. Blue house, gray roof, corpse flower in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it.
You've smelled that corpse flower on numerous occasions, Juno.
So, when you go check out this house, we also need to keep an eye on these people.
Okay. So somebody should stay here.
I can stay here, I just don't know what I'm gonna do about it if they start blowing the place up. Other than watch from a safe distance.
I'll stay. I can give you directions to the house. I'll keep an eye on them. And I guess start looking for a bomb?
Yeah, that
Is-
sounds good.
Is it possible somebody might have buried one?
You know, I was kind of afraid you were going to say that.
I did have a very specific vision before all this with Kamal,
Of?
and my vision was of under the thing, under the rankles.
Okay.
Juno.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Juno,
okay.
check by any place that has fertilizer.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Oh, and that one's name is Vi. That one's name was it Mel?
Mel, yeah.
Mel. That one's name is Mel. Mel
Okay.
thinks you're cute. So,
I think I'm probably a little old for her.
just saying.
Okay.
What am I doing? Do you need me? Who needs me? Who needs me where?
I thought you were going to the house.
I don't know what we're doing at the house.
We're gonna
Gus,
check
fill
it
me in.
out. It starts walking and talking. No, we're mostly gonna check it out, see if they have any information on what they're doing on the rankles tonight. If your vision is gonna come true, there's gonna be some time before they set this off, so we've got a little bit of time to play around.
Okay. Great. I need to stop on the liquor store on the way back. I did make some promises and stuff, so
What kind of promises?
just normal stuff.
All right. We go.
Cool. So Juno is sticking around.
Hmm?
Okay. And
I mean, unless you I don't mean to push Juno out of the scene. How long are we talking that we have right now?
it is maybe early afternoon at this point. So you got a while till the evening.
Because I also don't want to just isolate
Yeah.
Juno from the rest of us in the scene. If
Juno also still has that connection to the actual lot of the
Right.
farm. So if anything drastic changes, she would sense it.
That's true.
I forgot about that.
I can go with you.
And if anything, I can always pop back to Max's.
Okay.
Let's unite the party. Let's unite us instead of dividing us.
Okay.
Stronger together. Family.
are
Nothing
you?
stronger than family.
Absolutely sure that I shouldn't stay here.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I thought about it. You're fine.
You thought about it?
Yeah, I thought about it.
You thought about it, or you had a vision about it, or you read my mind, or
Whatever makes you feel better.
none of it. Honestly.
Honestly,
Does.
Juno, if things go south in there, I'd like to have an extra pair of hands. You know, actual hands.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
because I'm just running away.
Real confidence booster. Okay. Yeah. Blue House, Corpse Flower. I know where that is.
You head away from the lot down the street. It's a lovely sunny day. Sky is clear. Just gonna change this up because I can. Something a little different. Yeah, you know the house well. It's your average, family house. Similarly to a lot of the family homes in this area, during the crossing, a lot of, separate architecture from the other side, as it were, sort of popped through. So yeah, it's a nice blue house. There's a couple little jutting apertures that are coming out of it from that crossing time. But yeah, looks well kept. Lovely garden out front, including that horrific smelling corpse flower.
Oh yeah. Have either of you ever smelled a corpse flower before?
No.
Okay. They're called that because it does actually smell like a corpse. So I feel as though maybe you should be prepared for that experience.
That sounds unpleasant.
It is. But they're very rare. It's kind of awesome to have one. But it's gross.
Guess everyone keeps stinky plants around. First we make a whole patch of them, then we decide to put them in our front yards.
Well, the rainbows are for food.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let's just cover your face.
Yeah, you get to the front walk of this house. It smells like desiccating flesh. It's awful. Yeah.
As Gus gets a gander at the corpse flower and the smell hits him, he just stops in his tracks and gives the flower a 1,000-yard stare. You know where corpse flowers grow? In the jungle.
Gus? You okay?
I have definitely seen this flower before.
Oh god, it smells so bad.
Mm-hmm. Pretty to look at, though.
Oh, is it just gonna get worse the closer we get?
That's generally how smells work.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Gus, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? Because we can go wait across the street. I'll stay with you if you want.
Right. So
So
are
have the one with the enhanced smell get closest to the flower. I'm assuming werewolves have enhanced smell.
probably. She's probably just used to it at this point.
She's also so much tougher than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it doesn't even like seem to phase her. She has other stuff to be worried
She
about.
walks through
Stinky
this
flower.
neighborhood like all the time. Yeah.
She can smell the corpse flower everywhere, so
Yeah.
it doesn't bother her.
It's probably like it's like comforting because she's in a familiar area. It's like that. Now I can't sleep without my wife snoring, except it's a corpse smell.
The comforting smell of decaying flesh.
Uh-huh. I've made an extremely strange character for this tabletop role-playing game.
I love it so much.
Some patchouli would really help here.
So
Or a flamethrower.
no, they're extremely rare. Am I knocking or what are we doing?
Well, we do have probable cause. Gus says as he walks to a wall and through it.
Oh,
Are we cops? I don't want to be a
oh
cop.
no.
I mean, you can do that. You would. Yeah, you can.
Actually, can I just stick my head through the door to look inside? I think that's funnier than just walking in.
Amazing. Yeah, you can. Gus walks straight up to the front door, past the noxious corpse flower, and sticks his head through it. You look into a family home. There's a front, hallway. It's like a little table. Looks like they hang their keys up. Some shoes underneath the table. Long hallway.
Does it seem like anyone's home?
You do hear some voices, and some clanking of some glasses and plates. Sounds like someone might be in the kitchen.
You. there are people here.
Well, it is someone's home. Who are we? Who are we looking for?
Well, apparently there's a group of wild in here somewhere. Or was it night?
We
It
were
was
told
wild. You were
wild.
told wild, and more specifically, you were told demons.
Demons are here.
There are
Okay.
demons involved in this now.
Something, stick it to the Mortalis.
Sandy was also kind of already involved, so I'm not really surprised. Okay, so I can't really just knock on a door in my neighborhood and say, "Hello, are there demons home?" I mean, the optics of that alone are pretty significantly bad.
All right. I guess we have two ways that.
Should I knock on the door, ask if they want to talk about their Lord and Savior, Scott, and see if any of them burst into flames?
Do we?
Okay.
Is that
So,
insensitive?
are we assuming these people have something to do with the plot to blow up the Wrinkle Farm?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
We make a
so-
real strong play and just say we're here to help.
Good work.
From what I got from the hipsters, they're doing it to piss off this King of Visions guy. Or they're getting some benefit of that. So I don't know if they're working with these people or they just heard about it on Instagram and now they want to watch it.
Okay, if you're gonna take that tack, though, of saying you're here to help them, I need to go far away because no one in this neighborhood is going to believe that of me.
Yeah. Or just take a really aggressive approach, kick in the door and shake them up a bit.
Don't really like that approach.
I don't know. We're here from the power company, here to read the meter.
Not
Again.
exactly dressed for that.
Everyone here knows who I am.
Yeah.
We get a cardboard box. Juno walks up with said cardboard box, knocks on the door, says that it's been delivered to her house on accident. That's all I got so far.
I could tell them you're from the city and the houses around here are having some foundation issues.
Or maybe we're overcomplicating this, and Gus, you just want to go snoop around and listen in and see what they're doing?
Yeah, I could take a second.
If they can't see you and you can walk through walls, then
Yeah. Y'all should probably head down the street where you can't be seen on the front porch.
yeah, we'll maybe go across the road and keep an eye on it. And I don't know, set something on fire if you need help.
Oh,
Down.
just call me.
A few seconds later, Gus slowly transitions out, so he's invisible.
Why do you always
Okay.
want to set things on fire?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Probably not, but we don't really need to get into that right now.
All right.
I don't know, I just always liked it. It's like walking down the road.
We could get into that intimate moment in a bit. So Gus, you're manifesting to be heard and to be able to touch things, but
yes.
not seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, he just rings the doorbell, waits for it to open, and then just scooches past whoever opens the door.
Okay. You ring the bell. After a moment, you hear some slowly walking feet. You see the door open, and a kid, human in appearance, maybe 7, opens the door a crack. Hello? Dad, no one's here! Oh, then come back and eat your breakfast.
I'm going to mislead, distract, or trick using some supernatural geisery.
Okay. To what end?
Basically, draw the kid out onto the porch while he leaves it open so I can actually get in. Because if he's just opened it a crack, I can't slip through that.
Roll with mind.
I roll with spirit.
Roll with spirit.
Oh, hello. That's 11.
Yes, it is. God damn, y'all on fire tonight. Okay. On a 10 plus, you pick 3.
Oh my god. I don't have the doc app. Honestly,
That's okay.
whatever works for drawing him towards the porch. Maybe like he
You-
rustles some brush.
Basically, you pick one, you don't get. You get everything else. So you can create an opportunity. I'm assuming that's probably what you want. You want them on the porch so you can get through the door.
Yes.
Expose a weakness or flaw.
No.
Confuse them for some time.
Oh wait. Expose a weakness or a flaw, because if they are actually demons,
For the kid?
you don't know. The demon could be wearing the kid's skin suit.
No.
No.
Confuse them for some time or avoid further entanglements. Those are your 4 options. You don't get 1.
1, 3, and 4.
1, 3.
So
Got it.
aside from expose.
Okay. Cool. You hear the voice further into the house that yells for the child to come back and eat. Kit's like, in a minute! Hello? Walks out onto the porch.
There's like
Dylan! That's not funny! Yeah. Sort of scouting around. But the door's open a little wider.
Shoot.
In you go. Behind the child, you slip into the house, apparently unnoticed. Yeah. You still hear some scraping on plates, some low conversation in what you would assume would be the kitchen area, further down the hall.
Yeah. Just like a fly on the wall, he's just gonna step into the kitchen, cross his invisible arms, listen into the conversation.
You see 3 individuals seated at like a dinner table in the kitchen. They're eating. Human in appearance. You see a man in like a t-shirt and pajama bottoms eating. You see a older woman also eating, chatting with a younger woman, closer to like a girl, probably in the early to late teens. She's like pulling back her hair into like a ponytail on top of her head, and talking about, yeah, I still have to get that done for tomorrow, but do I still get to go to the party tonight? I told you if you finish your homework, we can talk about it, but right now, just eat. And just having conversation.
Folds his arms behind his back, starts walking through the house, looking for any signs of wild activity in here.
Uh, you see staircase going up. From the kitchen, you see a door off to your left that is slightly ajar. Looks like there is a staircase going down.
Looks behind him to see if anyone's going to notice. Gently pushes on the door to let it swing on its hinges.
No one seems to notice.
And down the stairs he goes.
You head on down. Looks like it goes into like an unfinished basement. It's dark. Looks like there's some boxes. Looks like there's some tools. Looks like there's a table. Like a workbench. Couple tools on it. And something large covered in a tarp.
Throws the tarp back.
It appears to be several bags of fertilizer strapped together with several other things poking in and around it.
Takes a moment to concentrate, fully forms himself. Takes a photo, sends it to Leah with the comment, bad, 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 bad.
Leah, you get a text.
Bad. Bad.
What?
Shows Juno.
Okay, what do we do?
Gus flips his phone. Oh, good.
Can you carry it out?
Yeah?
I can do one better. Oh, wait, did you?
I was
you
texting
me?
that. Sorry. To,
Okay.
to Gus.
Yeah, I can do one better. I'll see you tonight.
Is he about to Batman this? What is he doing?
I'd like to let it out.
I don't like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gus, what are you letting out?
I'm going to possess this mechanism and remain inside of it so it does not explode when detonated.
Okay.
Gus, tell anybody he's doing this.
I'll explain the plan.
Okay.
Is this
Let-
okay with everyone?
Okay, look,
honestly, is it okay with you?
Is it okay with you?
It's okay with me.
If
Oh,
you
It
want a
is
new
super not
character
okay with
this
Juno.
soon, like if you want a
But I
new
think it's
character
great.
already, that's fine. We just got the art, but we can do it again.
Oh no, Gus died. This is his twin brother.
He possessed a bomb and blew himself up, just like how he'd want to go.
Okay, I'm looking at the language of let it out. Okay,
Yeah.
it says take control of a machine or a vehicle by possessing its mechanical form. It does not give a time on this. It does not. It just says by possessing its mechanical form. How do we feel about this, friends?
I think it's an awesome idea.
I think it's great. Juno's having a little bit of a crisis.
I see no way this could go bad.
I'm a ghost. I can't die again.
We'll have to see how he rolls first.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
blows up this family because he rolls bad.
Ugh.
No.
Nothing happens if I let it out and I fail, correct?
I
just marked the corruption.
Have you ever played a Powered by the Apocalypse game?
Once.
Everything
When
happens
you
in
fail rolls, the GM gets to make a hard move against you.
Oh boy.
It is up to you. We
I mean-
have some lines and veils in place that would make it so I am not going to blow up this family home. That's just
Okay,
that's
good.
not going to happen. But something else might if this does not go well for Gus.
That's all I'm worried about. If Gus wants to blow himself up, I am not gonna tell him he can't.
Okay. No, I will assure all of you, I would not do that to a family home. No.
Dylan
He's a
would be so
consenting adult.
sad.
He can blow himself up.
Yes, but Gus, as a consenting adult, may blow himself up if he
Yeah.
chooses,
That's fair.
or something else. I have something in mind. We'll see how this goes.
Gus?
Gus, are you gonna attempt to let it out?
I have it set up already, so I'm just gonna hit roll
Do
now and
it.
see what happens.
Do it.
12.
Woo!
I advance it.
You do, you motherfucker. Okay. Gus, you send out this quick text to your friends. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna jump into this bomb real quick. BRB. Leaving them to have an interesting conversation, I'm sure. You concentrate your form and Gusta Bomb is born.
I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb. Actually, for the advancement, could I focus harder and see if this bomb is connected to a network?
Sure.
If there are more.
You are possessed of the mechanical functions of this machine. It's a very simple machine, but I guess it is a machine. It has mechanical aspects to it. You concentrate out to see if this is in some way connected to anything else. And slowly but surely, your essence floats out, up. Your pheromones now. Hey, look at that! You're just pheromones now. Your pheromones, you float out of the house, up through the air, down the street, up, back away over your friends, back toward the farm. Up, 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 and then down, 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 through to near the center of the rankle patch under the earth. And that's where we'll take our break, everybody.
I have one thing.
Yes.
Gus is connected to this bomb, correct?
Yes.
Does that make him a dead man switch?
Well, is he more of a top or a bottom?
Yeah, that was exactly.
Ayo!
Thanks for hanging out with us so far, everybody.
That
was
one's
not
going
how
in the
I
highlights.
thought- That is not how I thought we would get to this point at all. But that's the great part about these games, friends. I'm always surprised. It's great. We're gonna take a break, bio break, refresh ourselves, stretch, get more to drink because I might need it for the second half. And yeah, we shall be back shortly. So you take a break too. Unclench your jaw, straighten up, drink some water, and come back in a little bit. We'll see you soon.
And enjoy the art. Bye.
And enjoy the art! Welcome back, internets. We are refreshed. We are ready and raring to go.
I'm not. I want to take another break.
Alex got us all with a dad joke right before we went on.
It did make it into the transcript, so if you go back and watch the VOD, you'll be able to see it.
I think that's just what we're gonna do every time Alex makes a dad joke around this time.
Go to break.
Dad! Yes, I'm gonna put that pressure on you. I'm gonna make you make a dad joke right before we come back from break every session. Yep. That's what we're gonna do.
You say this like I'm not up to the challenge.
I know you are. I can say it jokingly, and it's just gonna fucking happen now. It's cool. So, gosh, I've completely forgotten what happened right before. Oh yeah, Gus possessed a fertilizer bomb.
God, I thought that was a fever dream.
But did also, throwing his essence out into the ether, realized that there was another one apparently underneath the about to be grandly opened Rankle Farm. But we're gonna leave Gus for a moment. Gus to bomb. Max, you're doing more normal things. How's it going?
Well, been mostly working on just trying to make essentially cold iron nightsticks. Something that could be, isn't just gonna be like, oh shit, they're armed, but we could whip out in a pinch. Either that, or I was also thinking like quickly coming up with like bracelets or bangles that are cold iron, because I don't know exactly how they interact with the Fae, but if it would just be like, psst, touch them with one and that's gonna fuck them up. Or...
more normal things than what we're doing. Gus is possessing a bomb, and Max is trying to make things that'll kill fairies. And Juno's having a panic attack on the sidewalk. And Leah's, burning down a house in the background?
Burning down the house!
Are we
Strongly
okay?
considering it.
This is only the second session. Is everyone okay?
Third session. But
I'm not counting the session 0, but...
this is still episode 3.
Yeah, this is 3.
Wait, what?
Because we had
Oh,
one,
shit!
and then we were off for a couple weeks.
That's why my brain is not... Hi, everyone. I'm Christina Sid. You can find... No.
Dead, and she lives inside a bomb now.
This is my life now. Right. I like bracelets. I mean, that seems like a cool, fun little idea. Yeah, he's just gotta work on them for a little bit longer. So, does Max get texts about this?
If it's in the Snapchat group, he's
Yes.
gotten it.
Does Max check the Snapchats?
I feel like there was a point where Juno went into his phone and specifically turned on the Snapchat notification, because this has gotten... There's no way this is the first time that Gus or Leah has done some absolute bullshit and then just, posted a picture of it in the Snapchat.
Yeah. And so, it's probably, phone buzzes, doesn't check it at first, but after a few more insistent buzzes, we'll check it. Just be like, leave your kids alone for 1 second and you find a bomb in the neighborhood.
We think there might be more than one.
All right, well, I can maybe start whipping up a signal jammer or something, but that's also probably going to fuck up the whole broadcast as well.
I'm gonna try to find it. That's followed by 5 question marks.
I can take a metal detector over to the farm.
So are we assuming that the people in this house are the ones that made the bomb?
Could be. Could be somebody that lives with them. They might not know.
Well, it's in the basement. And we need to get it out of there and not to the farm.
Yeah. We all need to talk to them and not have them just decide to pull the trigger on it.
Okay. Here's the thing. I have this pretty intrusive thought that keeps coming to mind, and you're gonna hate it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm assuming because Gus is in it, he can keep it from exploding. So I don't think we should intervene with this one.
Just work on ones at the farm.
We let Gus ride this one out. We don't let them know that we know. They take the bomb to the farm or wherever it's gonna go, and Gus just turns it off.
And if there's another one?
That's what we should be spending our time worrying about, because if there is one under the wrinkles, we should do something about it.
So how do you think they're going to feel if you walk in there with a shovel and start digging them up?
Extremely badly. Extremely badly. I need you to help me come up with a lie.
Well, so how much is Juno like the driving force behind the farm?
You have like an identifier with that for your territory, don't you? You're like well known. What is the
Yes.
actual verbiage on that?
I know. It is... I have the blessing supported. You are widely accepted as this place's protector. That's for the entire neighborhood.
Okay.
Again, and it's well established. Like you were just sort of walking around, and people are like, "What's she? Oh, that's Juno. Don't worry about it." So Juno has some cred around here.
She hates it. She hates that specifically.
So either you go and just start digging it up and people, will know better than to question you, or I go over and, it's crazy old Max is doing something again.
Yeah, I'm just kind of afraid they'll stop you.
Welcome to try.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Sure.
So I feel pretty confident that the mayor and the mayor's assistant don't want this thing to explode.
Okay.
So if we go to them and tell them what's going on.
I really don't want to cause a panic.
Max
just
goes
tell
back through the Snapchat, finds the photo. Max has saved a snap
Oh,
and then sends it via text to everyone. It's like, y'all kids gotta learn to, keep track of your evidence.
I think we just go with this. I mean, we go tell 2 people. Tell them we got to keep it on the down low because we don't know who has the finger on the trigger. Because we're gonna have to, if these kids
If the mayor
at the
just
place
leaves the event, though.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying they leave. I'm just saying that
If we tell people there's a bomb, they're gonna leave. They're gonna want to leave.
not if we tell them that if they start to leave, then they're probably gonna blow it up.
There's the lie. Okay.
That's not even a lie. That's probably true.
Okay. I don't really want to think about that. Okay. We go tell the mayor's assistant what's going on.
Yeah.
They help make sure that Max can go in with the metal detector, find the thing, bomb. I'll dig it out. Then what? Then what? What do I do with the bomb?
I don't know. We
I
get
don't know
it somewhere.
how to defuse a bomb.
Max, can you
I
defuse a
do.
bomb?
Okay.
Cool.
So then in the middle of the Rankle farm, in the middle of my neighborhood, Max will defuse a bomb.
I think Max puts it in his truck. We get the one that Gus has too. We get them somewhere contained and deal with them.
And what
But
do we
also
tell everybody at the farm when we carry a bomb?
I have bags. I'm not just gonna be carrying a bomb in my bare hands.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
throw a
outside. It's
tarp
outside
over
in the
it
middle
and-
of a farm. There's people everywhere. Somebody's gonna see what you're doing.
Throw a tarp over it, irrigation system
Oh
malfunctioned,
God. Okay.
replacing the motor, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Except it looks like a bunch of bags of fertilizer strapped to a detonation device. But sure.
If you throw a tarp over it, nobody will question it.
Okay.
It's dirty, it's muddy, people are gonna just go ew and look the other way. It's boring, nobody's gonna pay attention. We, you and I, need to focus on keeping the attention of the hipsters elsewhere.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I thought I was gonna help dig up the bomb.
If they see you in the center dealing with it, are they gonna think you're doing maintenance?
Maybe. Okay.
You're the tall, cute one. They like you already. You're good.
No. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be good. We got a plan. As long as Gus is fine.
I'm sure he's fine.
Cuts to Gus. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Okay. Okay.
Upstairs, Gus, like you just hear like faint voices, and then you hear very loudly the playing of some very chipper pop music blaring from upstairs. That's the update for you so far, Gus.
Hey, it's a party in the USA.
Upstairs over and over again. It's just, we don't talk about Bruno.
Over and over and over and over. This is
I'm
modern
looking
day, right?
I'm looking forward to Gus scaring the crap out of somebody when he jumps out of this bomb.
Okay. We it sounds like we have a plan. What are we doing?
I mean, Max will finish up the bracelets. They're not necessarily as stylish or sophisticated. Not that he was trying to make them stylish, but it's like they're gonna be relatively evident at this point if he is rushing to finish them. But also, it's still not like oh shit, they're coming in with swords or anything. Just
They're very industrial, like almost
Yeah.
like found object. Like, yeah, it's chic.
Yep.
Cool.
So, basically slaps them all on his prosthetic arm, goes around for a few more minutes to grab up, canvas bags, some tarps, metal detector, shovel, etc.
Max throws several cold iron bangles on his prosthetic arm. I love it.
Yep, he will also. I assume at some point demons were mentioned. Yes.
Yes.
He's also going to grab some like holy water and rock salt, and some of that's mixed in with his shotgun shells as he just pockets some of those to be at the ready just in case.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel like you could. These are not difficult asks. I don't feel like. So sure, yeah, you've got that
Yep.
lying around.
And then we'll drive the truck a little bit over, but to make it seem more like, oh yeah, I've got all this equipment I've got to go check out on the farm. And so even does a little bit of the thing of like drives up, not onto any of the crops, but certainly up onto the curb. And I assume there's something for some vehicles to get there.
Yeah, like not immediately in front, but around the side of the lot. There's a not a truck, but like a catering wagon. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's got the catering service sort of painted on the front. And yeah, it looks like it's been mostly unloaded, but yeah, you could go around the side there. That seems reasonable.
All right, I will message the others of, okay, I'll be at the farm, or no, I'll leave the bangles in the truck and tell them where specifically, and then we'll just go out onto the farm with, shovel in one, slung over one shoulder, got a canvas bag that's currently empty in another, or well, it's got the tarps in it, and then metal detector in the other hand is just going to start sweeping the farm. And just complete and total confidence in case anyone tries to stop him at this juncture, just like, no, this is what I need to go do.
Okay. What's next?
So we have to go. Are we telling? We're telling the mayor's assistant. That was part of the plan, right? Okay,
Yep.
just make sure that didn't change. All right. So I guess that's where Leah is heading with Juno.
Yeah, Juno should probably be part of that.
All right. They've sort of stepped off to the side. It looks like catering has even given them a lunch. But they've found a little makeshift table. They're seated with a couple other people. They're making some phone calls, chatting, eating, going over itineraries, that sort of thing.
Hey again.
Leah. Right.
Yeah. It's Juno.
Hi.
Juno. You I've heard of. Anything we can help you with? That things going all right?
Actually, yes. I was hoping to speak with you briefly. We just a little bit of a hiccup in scheduling.
Sawyer looks at the mayor's assistant. The mayor's assistant just goes, They forgot about the vegan option, didn't they? Damn it. I asked them twice. We're jumping to conclusions here. Let's see what's going on. Is it with the catering?
No.
No.
Actually, I could I speak to you privately?
Of course, yeah. Mark will be over here. Sawyer sort of gives a look to Mark, the mayor's assistant. He continues on with the rest of the crew. Sawyer walks over with you, sort of crosses their arms. You know this one, then?
Leah?
Pointing at Leah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, so what's her business here?
Leah works with me, sort of in an unofficial capacity. Around the quarter.
Huh.
Consultant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what can the mayor's office do for you?
So, we have a bit of a safety issue. I want to tell you, and only you, and it's looking at Leah like every other word. It's being handled. But we know that you and the mayor and the mayor's office want this event to go off without a hitch.
Of course, it's a great triumph for Mayor Fredericks and for the people of the Lunar Quarter,
Right.
which I'm sure you feel for as well.
I do. We have gotten some information that has led us to believe that not everyone is supportive of the project, and there has been an effort to sabotage it. I don't want to cause a panic or anything like that.
What sort of information? Sort of looking very notably between the two of you now.
You gotta promise to just be real cool, not let anybody know what you're picking up on here.
Leah, they pay me to be cool, as you say. So, whatever you've got, I can handle, I think. Maybe I didn't fully introduce myself. Sawyer, Brennan, I'm the head of PR for the mayor's office, so.
Okay.
Good, you're exactly the person we need to be talking to then, I think.
You seem
me
a
to
bit
do it?
nervous, Juno.
Someone planted explosives under the farm.
Like, looks
Calm,
around
calm,
very
calm.
quickly,
No.
Like-
Focus on us.
puts a firm hand on both of your shoulders, and, like, pushes you further away from the rest of the group, off into a corner.
Right.
I'm sorry, what?
It's being handled.
By whom? And how quickly? And how?
Looks over at Max. Right now?
And how did you come upon this information?
That's kind of a long story. Like I said, I mentioned before, I work for Kamal.
I have no idea who that is, so...
Right. Well, let's just say he wanted to keep the place safe. Juno also wants to keep this place safe. We have a vested interest in this.
And you do too.
I should think so. Again, back to the explosives. Where?
They're buried under the farm. They're buried.
Okay.
So the plan here is that nice man over there. We
That's
just need you to
Max.
tell people. That's Max. Need you to tell people he's working maintenance, and that there's a malfunction with the irrigation system or something like that. So he's removing a pump.
And they need to stay away.
Yeah.
I imagine maybe because the water pressure can be extremely high and is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Or something.
They don't want to get wet and muddy.
That should be enough for most people.
Right. How long is this going to take?
Hopefully not too long. We'll give you an update as we go.
Okay.
We need your help, though. Maybe use this as a reason to maybe, for publicity, you don't want the cameras focusing on the maintenance work and stuff, and maybe get the people somewhere where they're not gonna be too close to what Max is doing, or distract them with something, keep the energy up.
Someone could do an interview.
Yeah.
I feel like someone may need to roll here.
What would that even be?
I've been trying to look at it and decide, to be perfectly honest.
Are there any circle moves that work for this?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Hit the streets?
I was gonna say hit the streets is... Yeah, because it says to get stuff, but it says info. Well, it does say info and information.
Oh, yeah. Info, magic items, information. Your nightly fix, whatever.
They must be reasonably able to provide you with what you need whenever possible. Circle back to your existing NPCs.
Or it's persuade, and we're promising to keep the event safe.
In exchange for
That's-
help, yeah.
That's what I was leaning toward too. I'll let y'all decide.
Either way, I'm useless.
Here's the thing.
You
Juno,
may
not so good at talking to people.
Oh no, wait, what circle? What circle is he?
Sawyer is wild, as they are Fae. So you could I'm comfortable with either. Honestly, we've kind of made an argument for
Well,
both. So you
it
could
also
either
makes sense.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we're going with the circle move, it also makes sense that Juno would make the roll because she's leveraging her influence.
Yeah, and like
with
trying
the
to get,
circle.
essentially trying to get a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say either you could do either hit the streets or you can try and persuade an NPC.
I would love those are my highest and lowest numbers.
Okay then.
My heart is a negative one.
Ugh.
I would like to hit the streets.
Okay, we definitely declared who we were talking to. You were literally talking to them, and I feel like what you're asking for is something that they could reasonably provide, should you persuade them. So yeah, roll with wild.
9.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, choose one.
Okay.
They are available. They've got the stuff if you need it. But choose one. Either they are juggling their own problems, or what you need is more costly than you anticipated.
They both do make sense in this situation, huh?
Mhm.
I'm gonna say whatever you need is more costly than anticipated.
Got it.
Because we know
Okay.
Sawyer's dealing with a bunch of other bullshit. And
Stuff.
I think that's more interesting.
Okay.
Juno's gonna owe a debt to literally every person in this fucking town.
Quite possibly. But we'll see. Sawyer just continues to look between the two of you, but not in the same way that they were before. This is more like just sort of keeping their eyes moving while they think. Then occasionally looks back over to Max. Max, have you just walked over and started digging, Max? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I need to do anything to determine where the bomb likely is.
I would
or-
say you'd need to.
or
Yeah,
if, like in terms of, is that a role I need to do, or is given enough time he finds it and can start digging?
what are you using? Like, how are you trying to find it?
So I had been thinking initially some kind of metal detector, but that might also just pick up on like irrigation pumps and stuff.
Okay.
Looking for like the most freshly tilled earth, and trying to see if it is in any way, different from the rest of the the earth and the farm around it.
Okay. You know what? I think this might be another circle move. I think this might be study a place of power, because this is technically a gathering spot.
Okay.
So you would roll with the circle that controls it, which is Mortalis.
Okay, that's good because that's my circle.
Hey!
All right. Okay, that's only an 8.
Okay. So, let's see. On a hit, you see below the surface of the reality underneath. The MC will reveal an area, NPC, or item located within that is not what it seems.
Literally
it's like
could not be more perfect.
written for this shit. Perfect. Not a 10 plus, which would have been fun. But yes, you do get a hit on that. So yeah, I think you hit the nail straight on. Max, with your engineer's eye, your very keen eye, even before, getting, among the actual plants themselves, you're just sort of casing around the actual, field area where these wrinkles are growing. And you do spot, again, not super obviously, but you definitely spot an area that looks like even like the row was planted almost a little crooked, but something that veers a little away from these very orderly rows. You have a feeling that's the most recently tilled area. It's a little bare patch between two rows. While you're gauging that, Sawyer, who's been quiet and darting their eyes between all of you for about 30 seconds straight.
I have a question, because she rolled a 9, right? I forgot that there's a help out move here. Could I try to bump her up to a 10?
You could. So to
Lend a hand?
To lend a
I have to-
hand. Yeah.
I have to roll Knight, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't hurt your roll, so I might as well try.
You can
I
hurt
guess.
yourself.
You can hurt yourself by getting yourself involved in it, but no, you wouldn't hurt the roll.
I feel like you can't hurt your roll, but you can hurt yourself is our version of like you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friends. Or as my little brother used to say, because I can put him on blast on the internet, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends on the couch. Which is an absolutely bonkers thing for a human to say. Dylan, if you're out there, I remember.
Dylan, we salute you.
Can't
I rolled a
wipe your
4.
friends.
Oh,
I'm gonna wipe Leah on the couch.
So
Sounds like a good time to me.
You had a -1?
yeah,
Rip.
yes, you got 4 on that one.
Ripperito.
So on a 7 to 9, you expose yourself to danger, entanglement, or cost. On a miss. Okay.
You die. You just die.
You explode. No. Finally, Sawyer looks up at the two of you. Look, we all want this to go well. This is a huge achievement of the area, for the Luna Quarter, for the mayor, for a lot of other people. There are several of my higher-ups that need this to go well. Okay?
yeah.
Your friend? He better make this look good.
You will.
Because I'm not the only one watching. looks meaningfully between the two of you.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go explain that an irrigation pump is faulty and needs to be fixed before this evening. And that better fucking be what it looks like out there. Okay?
I have absolute faith in absolutely one person on this planet, and it's Max.
Yeah.
Great. You. Points at Leah.
Me.
Need to talk to you. Excuse us. Let your friend know. Thank you for letting us know, and very, very quick thinking of you to have maintenance on site. So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. Mark a word. One moment. You over here.
Just looks back to Leah or to Juno.
Just walks away.
Yeah. Yeah. You traitor.
Pulling Leah off to the side. So this Camille.
Yeah.
What do they want? Huh?
Fresh wrinkles.
Yeah, they send their cute little oracle in here to read me and the folks that I have here on my team, and yeah, they just want some wrinkles. What do they want?
Listen, I honestly have no idea.
You just walk around doing your mojo on complete strangers for fun?
No, I wanted to make sure you weren't in on what was going on here. Let me level with you. I needed to make sure because that one, Juno, got a weird vibe from you coming in. So I wanted to check up on you.
A weird vibe.
I think it was the Fae thing.
For a community member and head of this territory, it's a little interesting. What does she have against Fae?
Nothing. It was a misunderstanding. I think we were a little worried that you were possessed. It kind of comes off the same way with magic stuff. I'm not sure. I don't really know a lot about how that works. But apparently, there was a group of other Fae that also set off her alarm. That are here.
Right. Yeah, they're probably also members of the Court of Mirrors.
Well, see, you'd think that, but as a goodwill offering here, I'll let you in on what I learned from them when I did the same thing. Your boss, not the mayor, your other boss, they're not big fans of theirs. It seems like they kind of want this thing to go down.
The young twerps that were here earlier?
Yeah.
Right. So, what is your Camille and his cute little oracle going to do about it?
Still working on that. I do appreciate you continuing to call me cute. It really helps with the self-confidence. But I'm just here to keep my boss safe. Same as you.
All right. Keep the queen's twerps from causing trouble. And we'll say I owe you one.
Deal. Which queen is this?
You don't know. Well, first thing I've stumped you on today. I'll school you on some court nonsense. All the same court of mirrors. You already know about the King of Visions, I'm assuming. That's who I follow. They work with the Queen of Shadow. King and the Queen are distant cousins. They despise each other. And will find literally any petty bullshit to fuck around in each other's business.
So, your boss wants this to happen, so by extension, she doesn't want it to happen.
I didn't think she'd go to these lengths. And who knows, maybe she didn't. Maybe she just heard about it and didn't do anything. Keep them off my back. You can call in a favor later.
Okay. Does the mound mean anything to you?
Do you know anything about the Fae?
No, I run in a very specific circle.
The mound, it's their transition point to their Fae realm.
Where would that
It's right outside the jungle.
be? Near the subway?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Mhm.
I'm on it.
They'll shake your hand, and they owe you a debt.
Oh boy.
Let's take a moment to check in with Gus, shall we? Gus, how you doing?
Still humming songs to himself.
The music is still blasting rather loudly. I have decided it is just the entire Encanto soundtrack, just on repeat at this point. Because that just makes me happy.
There is a 7-year-old in the house. Of course, it's gonna be on repeat.
You're probably listening through the surface pressure for the third time.
Ay, Orgoquitas, don't you hold on too tight.
When you hear a creak of the door at the top of the stairs in the basement.
Immediately shuts up.
We need spookier music for this. Not spooky. Spooky-er. There we go. Heading down the stairs, you hear a couple sets of footfall. You recognize the dad from upstairs. as well as a younger looking man. Very different from the older human looking gentleman. Very, very pale. Almost like inhumanly blue eyes. And tiny little nubby horns poking out of their hair. But they both trundle down the stairs, look around. Oh, you took the tarp off, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. They do a double take, look around. The younger one with the horns turns to the dad. I told you to cover it up. I did. Your kid? So your kid knows about this? I don't think he's gonna know what it is. If he was the one that came down here, it could have been anything. It could have been the air conditioning. Yeah, I'm definitely believing that. Look, just make sure we're up and running, and let me know when we can take this thing out of here, okay? Fine. Dad heads over to the side, starts throwing some things in a bag. The younger man starts... I was gonna say twiddling with you, but that sounds awful. That's
Did
just...
they at least buy me dinner first? Come on.
That's just not right. God, I'm sorry. I should have seen this coming, but you've really thrown me for a loop now. I can't talk about... You are the bomb. Look at me. I'm the bomb.
I am the bomb now.
Yeah, they start, tapping on wires, things like making sure things are up and running. I don't know how that feels for you. You are the bomb.
I imagine it feels really weird.
Yeah. It feels weird saying it. God.
Should I roll a keep my cool here?
I think maybe, at the very least to not laugh, because maybe it's kind of ticklish. I don't know.
God. Okay.
How does a bomb laugh?
Oh God, no.
Keep your cool is mine?
Spirit.
So good. I'm good at this. 9.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you what it's gonna cost you. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, it doesn't feel right.
Can I mark this down as an intimate moment?
No! No, you may not! Yeah, we're just gonna keep it nice and light and say, you're gonna laugh. It tickles.
Yep.
You can continue to stay in control of the bomb. You're gonna laugh.
I imagine like the lights and diodes flash as well as he's getting poked.
Okay. So a strange, almost giggle comes out of the bomb as some of the diodes flash. The young man leaps back. Oh my fuck! Go upstairs. Go. The dad just grabs the bag, runs up the stairs. Shit. He thinks that he has armed the bomb and that it's about to explode. He runs halfway back. He starts to put on like a bomb squad suit. He's prepared for this. and he's gonna attempt to disarm you.
I mean, if he's gonna disarm this thing, yay, I guess. You can't use it. I really want to fuck with him, though.
Well, do you have to buy him a drink first?
You know what? I'll reserve this chaos until after the show.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, like, what is my purpose? Is it just to die?
Oh my god.
Why was I created?
You passed the butter. No.
Oh god. Oh god.
We'll leave Gus as this young, fiendish-looking man puts on a bomb squad suit and attempts to defuse the bomb that's not actually armed. It just laughed. What even is this show? Anyway, Max, you've been given the go-ahead.
I mean, Max was starting to dig anyway. He wasn't going to wait to be told it was good to start digging.
Great. Max starts working away. Sawyer helps to start clearing folks away from the actual field area where the rankles are growing. Even manages to find some like caution tape. Gets like some posts to like go around it, keep people away. Juno and Leah. Max is working. What are y'all up to?
Leah goes back to Juno, whatever she's doing.
Oh, good. You're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually went better than I thought it would.
Good. Great.
You good?
Peachy.
I don't buy that.
No, it's because it's a lie.
What's wrong?
There's a problem in the middle of my neighborhood, and I have to stand here and pretend like there's not, and watch someone else deal with it, and hope he doesn't die. Do you know what that's like?
Yeah. I mean, not the neighborhood part, but the seeing things and not being able to do much about them. Yeah. I think you're talking to the right person there.
That's not usually how it goes for me.
Yeah. It sucks. I know. Just gotta do what you can about the things you can do things about.
Right. Like the other Fae.
Yeah. Specifically, Sawyer wants me to take care of them.
Now, when you say take care of them,
Not like that. No.
okay, I've just thought I should ask.
Yeah. No, just making sure they don't get into trouble. They stay away from the mayor's business.
Okay, that's fair. We can do that.
Yeah. So let's go find them.
Okay, and we'll just watch from a safe distance.
Well, probably specifically not watch because we need to get them away from here. But yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How good are you with flirting?
Bad.
Like a good kind of bad or a bad kind of bad?
Well, I was married once.
No shit.
Yeah.
That feels like a story for another time.
Another time when Max isn't around.
Okay. Sure. You're gonna have to tell me more about. I'm gonna follow up on that, right?
I
In
know.
more
I kind of
details.
wish I hadn't said anything.
Well, too late now.
I know. I have
I'm
regrets.
glad we're bonding. See, this is
Mhm.
what bonding's like.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come on, String Bean. Let's go. Get your flirt on.
I thought you were kidding.
Nope.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot.
Okay. Okay. I can do this thing. I can
Yes, you
flirt
can.
with people.
Mhm.
I've done it at least once before. Okay.
I believe in you.
We should go now because otherwise I am going to lose my nerve.
It's like pushing.
Leah shoves Juno. They haven't gone far. They haven't left. They just sort of sat off to the side. They found like a picnic. Either they stole like some food from the caterers. Maybe they brought their own. Maybe they made. You don't fucking know. But they're like off to the side with like a little blanket under a tree. The two that were making out before are like heavily making out now, and Vi and Mel are chatting and eating.
Would that have counted as a moment of intimacy?
I was going to ask, do we feel that that was a moment of intimacy between the two of you?
I think Juno does.
Yeah.
I mean, Juno did like legitimately say that, like, revealed a secret that she didn't
kinda
want to
did.
share. And I think Leo was actually.
I mean, immediately regretted it, but
Yeah. Well, I think Leo was being genuinely truthful about it sucking to be able to see all these things and not be able to do
Yeah.
anything about them.
it's a point of connection I don't think they had before.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, I'd say we can trigger an intimacy move there. So both. So we did this wrong, and I followed up with RJ before. So when Gus and Sandy had their moment last session, whoever triggers it, but you both do your intimacy move, even if one person triggers. So you would both. What do your intimacy moves say?
Mine is when you share a moment of intimacy, physical or emotional, with another person, you create a primal bond with them until the end of the next session. You always know where to find them when they're in trouble.
Okay.
I like that.
Hmm.
When you share a moment of intimacy, physical or emotional, with another person, you gain a specific and clear vision about that person's future.
Oh no. Please
can
don't
mark
tell Juno
corruption.
about this.
I can mark corruption to ask the MC up to 2 follow-up questions. They must answer honestly.
Oh. Okay. All right. So while shoving Juno toward this group of hipster fae, that contact, Leah, you do about their future?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Specific and clear vision.
Okay. Leah, you get a very distinct flash of Juno with a look on her face that I don't know you've seen before. A look of rage. Shortly before she very swiftly manifests her more wolf-like nature. What does your wolf look like, Juno?
Let me look real quick at the stuff that I took so I describe this correctly. So Juno's wolf form is the descriptors that I have and the qualities are massive, versatile, and savage. And those have things that go along with them. So yeah, it's she takes on, I think, like a full, like, bipedal, very like underworld style of werewolf, like wolf form. But her fur is this really light, like gray color, like her hair. And she's huge, like 7.5 feet tall, like long limbs, muscular, big, pointy teeth, like very frightening, I think, thing to look at.
This manifests, and in this vision, you see, through what you feel are your own eyes, she very loudly howls and lunges at you.
Okay.
And it's over.
Can I mark corruption as 2 follow-ups quickly?
Sure.
Is this in the near future?
You feel that it very likely could be.
Is Juno in danger?
In this flash, she is not in danger. You are. No, she is livid and in agony. Emotional agony.
Leah just like kind of recoils back, stops pushing.
What?
Nothing. Just need to straighten up a bit.
Why does your face look like that?
That's a rude thing to ask.
Fair.
As you sidle over to the hipster Fae, as they are now apparently called, I see a hand raised. Max?
This may or may not be relevant to Juno being in emotional agony, but I'm realizing from my corruption, the trigger is when you knowingly head straight into danger, mark corruption. But going to try and like dig up a bomb count?
Does Max feel that this isn't a dangerous endeavor, or is this old hat?
I mean, he's confident, but he is still aware that, yes, this could go wrong and he could blow himself the fuck up if things go wrong here.
Okay. I was just wondering like how much of a dad Max is gonna be. It's fine. Yeah. Feel free, mark corruption.
All right.
The corruption's already flowing and I love it. Wonderful.
I feel like
Max,
mine's probably gonna come up soon.
Max, speaking of Max, Max, you've been digging last 10-15 minutes or so. You're getting pretty far down. And you finally touch, I guess you grabbed a shovel from your truck. Your shovel touches something firm. Gives a nice little thud. And as soon as that happens, everyone collectively, the catering staff, Leah, you, Juno, everyone on the property collectively at once shivers.
Gonna touch it again with the shovel.
Like a reverberation in a very large open room, like an echo almost, you tap whatever you have dug down to again. And again, just moments after you recognize, oh, that felt weird. The exact same thing happens collectively throughout the entire assembled crowd. Everyone shivers.
Alright, these assholes couldn't just stick with traditional explosives. And is gonna start digging around, trying not to touch it anymore, but try and unearth the rest of it.
Okay. And with that interesting revelation, I think that's where we'll stop for the evening. We have some fun little tableaus here. Leah and Juno running off to purposefully and with, efficacy flirt. Max digging up something weird. And Gus being diffused? Yeah, that's what's going on. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. If you are here with us live, let me find a little less creepy music. Yeah, that's nice and calming. All right, so let's do advancements. All right, you may mark a circle if you made any circle moves this evening. I believe at least one of you did that.
Yep,
Excellent.
that was the last one I needed to do.
Awesome. If you made any city moves, which I believe, who made a city move? No city moves, no city moves. Triggered intimacy with another PC or an NPC. Had some of that. If you cashed in or honored a debt. Not made a debt, Leah. Once that's cashed in, that would, yeah. If you lent a hand or got in the way. Leah.
A little bit of both.
Yes. Or if you adjust a circle rating at the end of your session, which we are also about to do. So go ahead and mark those. Did anybody advance? Max? Hey!
Yep. Taking a new move, gun to a knife fight. When you turn to violence against someone by seriously escalating the conflict, roll with mind instead of blood.
Fun. And Gus?
I advanced from last session after the
Yes.
intimacy revelation.
Yeah, and you also took a fun blood move, I believe.
Yeah, I just get +1 blood. It's called Cold as Ice from the Tainted Playbook.
Yes, calm as
That's
ice.
ice. I was listening to that in the shower.
Nice. Any other advancements?
I'm probably
last
about
session.
to.
Cool. And you'll get one more here. So just to speed things up a little bit, go ahead and adjust your circle ratings. Again, 1 up, 1 down. I trust you. And now we shall close up for the evening. We're going to go around one more time. Please remind us who you are, where we can find you on the internet, and then you have a couple things to give me. You're going to give me a rumor. You're going to give me a star, and you're going to give me a wish. And we shall start with Val.
Hello, everybody. Val, the Crown's Crown, Twitter, Twitch, here Thursdays, Mondays. Join us for tomorrow for Neon Souls. That's all I'll say. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it'll be the last time we'll be playing for a couple weeks, so I'm sure it'll be wild. Rumor.
There is.
Oh yeah, let me pull up the rumor sheet.
One rumor currently that is unspread, which is that scientists believe that the noon/moon juice geysers are beginning to settle, aka they may run out.
So
Otherwise, you can make your own.
You know I'm not going to spread a rumor.
I know
It's
you're
not my
not. I know. What circle does it affect?
I'm gonna go with power.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to be able to come up with a name for this right away. I'm going to have
okay.
to think on it unless somebody else has a good one. But a hit sorcerer boy band is going to be on tour in
Concord.
Samantha's been playing so much, in Concord. Samantha's been playing so much fucking Cyberpunk that all I can think of, I almost said Night City. That's not it.
That's not it.
In the next few weeks, something like that. I'll come up with a clever name for the group unless somebody else has one.
I love it. I love it a lot. Excellent.
No, that's too cyberpunky. I was about to say desync, but
It's just BTS.
It's just BTS. Like, we don't have to change anything. It's just BTS.
What if they're just called Magic?
Magic.
With like
Ineffable.
a Y and a K.
Yeah. It's like a K-pop group. It's Magic with a
I love it. What's your star?
My star will go to Gus for possessing a fucking bomb. And my wish is for Juno not to kill me. But
I didn't do this. For once.
I should do a serious wish. My serious wish, because Juno will kill me, is for I want to see some of like Max's like old contacts and like his history as like a famous monster hunter, like a big monster slayer at some point, like come back around. I want to see like old enemies and allies and stuff show up at some point.
Ooh.
That's my wish.
Okay. All right. Let me grab this. Okay. Val wants Max's old foes to show up. I dig it. I believe next up is Savvy.
It's me. I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internet. You can find me and my streaming schedule on Twitter. I'm here lots of days. Sometimes I'm on LB Hack 'em Up's channel playing masks. Coming out with tomorrow for Neon Souls, Saturday for Mistborn, and then Sunday for Slaying 201. And then Sunday night on LB's channel for masks. Because it's going to be the last few days I'm streaming for a couple of weeks. And I'm sad to have to take time off, but I'll be glad to have those games this week. I did advance.
Ooh.
And I took a new move, which I think might be helpful in maybe moving forward. It's called Alpha Dog. This is from the Wolf Playbook. This is when you persuade an NPC in your territory with threats or promises, you can roll blood instead of heart.
Okay.
That is literally trading out my best stat for my worst stat. Like,
That's
heart is
amazing.
my worst. Blood is my best one. So, yeah. She's the Alpha Dog now. I have to do a rumor.
You do have to do a rumor.
Have to do a rumor. The heck is there? There's a sheep. Okay. We did spread that moon haunted. Yes.
We have spread that Moon haunted. In fact, that it is whispered that the gate.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What circle is it going to be?
This is gonna be a. Oh man, I had an idea, but I don't want to spread rumors about people in the group without their consent.
You can
Who's
say
even
it.
gonna
though.
ask?
You could say it.
Tell
and
me.
see.
Okay. I want to spread a rumor about Max. 'Cause he is just sort of. We did sort of talk about people being like, "Oh, that's just crazy Max out there digging a hole, doing his dark bidding." I want to spread the rumor that God, it's taking all of my self-control not to just go Max is haunted. Like I
He
did
is.
last week for the moon.
I mean,
but
Max
He
is
literally
haunted.
but I
is.
want, if you're okay with it, you can tell me no, I'll come up with something else. But I want to like spread the rumor that Max and Juno's place is becoming increasingly haunted, and that it is sort of like driving Max to like build like he's building some like wild new invention in the garage that everybody thinks is going to, I don't know, either save or destroy the neighborhood depending on their
That may
how they feel about
save
Max.
/ destroy the neighborhood.
Is that okay, Alex?
Yeah.
Dope. In it. And then
I think I just made our
need-
apartment a place of power.
I think you may have. And then I need a star and a wish from you.
My star goes to Val. Because Leah has sort of taken on this role of, I don't know why she's done this, but she seems to feel the need to perpetually try to push Juno out of her comfort zone. And I think that dynamic is really fun. And I like it a lot. And Leah cracks me the fuck up, honestly, all the time. But I think it's a fun energy. Because I didn't know if she was gonna, like, not give a shit or, like, want to insert herself into things. And she super wants to insert herself into Juno's life and perpetually make her uncomfortable. And I think that's great. And my wish is for Juno to have to go on a date.
Like the inclusion of have to.
Have to. What is
Yeah, I
she
am putting
gonna do?
Juno
Say
has
no?
to go on a date.
Leah sets up a werewolf's only account for Juno.
Oh,
No.
I love it.
Man, Furries had a field day with the crossing.
On that note, Alex.
That's when they wrote Beastars.
Ayo! That's canon. That's
yes.
canon. Beastars didn't come around until the crossing. Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm OMG Some Guy on the internets. I'm mostly here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. Like I said at the start of this show, Tuesdays will be our kind of consistent show in the upcoming downtime. This next week, we'll be returning to the Burbs. We just made it to Arkham, Massachusetts, in Miskatonic University, which means a whole lot of stuff if you're familiar with the Cthulhu mythos. My big dumb himbo handyman got to learn spells out of the Necronomicon, so that was fun. So you should come check that out. That game is run by David and features myself and LB as players. And like Savannah said, I am also on LB's channel Sunday nights playing masks over there. Gosh, let's see, my rumor.
Give me a rumor. Give it to me.
I mean, I kind of just want to spread the one that Savvy did, but I also...
Up to you. You can. You absolutely can.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and spread that one.
Yeah. Spread.
Let's see, my stars and wishes. I think my star is going to go to Savvy and Juno for just the like out of nowhere, off the cuff, almost comment of like, there's one person in this world that Juno trusts, and it is Max. And Max did not hear this, but he probably would have done, would have hidden his reaction, but then gone and had, himself a happy cry about it later. So we'll see if he ever gets to hear about that. And then my wish. I think my wish is for more factions to try and stick their nose into things, which is very big. So I guess after, however this concludes, that people start figuring out like, oh wait, this is a group who works together and starts trying to like push and pull us for their own designs.
Oh, you want more factions fucking with you directly?
Yeah, with our small family unit, so that we can, so that at least Max can be like, you can fuck right off. But we'll see how that goes.
Okay. I was like, we've got several factions of play right now, but okay, directly with y'all. Okay,
Yep.
Done and done. Last but not least, RJ.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and like I said, you can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life, and sometimes stream with my friends. Next time you can catch me here is Saturday for Mistborn. It's been a while. God, I gotta listen to the last episode to figure out what the hell we're doing. But yeah, stars and rumors
Give me a
first.
rumor first. Yep.
There is an infection making its way out of the jungle.
Ooh, which circle is this?
We gonna hit the Fae with this one.
So some wild
bullshit.
Okay, so it's the 13th, and this is a mysterious infection is coming out of the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. We
got
got
fun and games.
Vaccines.
That's too close to home.
Sorry.
Now give me stars and wishes. It's fine.
Stars and wishes. Star I'll give to Alex. I want to see Max do more Q stuff, like building us gadgets and weaponry and the whole suit up montage. If he ever gets one, like that'd be really dope to see. Wishes. I guess to come out of this one okay. Like he's in a bomb right now, and in retrospect, this was a bad idea.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have to note this. Someone note the time. Has RJ ever, after pulling some Chaos Goblin bullshit, ever said that something was a bad idea? Has that ever happened before? No.
To myself, I think it's a bad idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't
loud.
openly admit it.
Oh, okay. This may be a first.
Don't worry, I put a stream marker so it can be immortalized forever.
Gee, thanks.
I love it. Again, we're missing our Wally tonight, but we love them. Find them on Twitter, see all the amazing stuff that they're doing. And I've been your Fae-cilitator. I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Yeah, I'll throw some rumors out here. Y'all know me way too well. I have to spread the Sorcerer Boy Band. Of course I fucking do. And my star...
In my notes, it just said Sid, spread boy band. Maybe I should reword that.
Maybe rephrase. Or, maybe not. Maybe just leave it. My star... That's tough. My star is gonna go to... I honestly don't know tonight. You all have hit all of the major points, and I actually just enjoyed myself immensely this evening. So I can't even really pinpoint anything right now. I to all of you because I feel like we're getting into the groove of a new game system, and it's making me real happy. We're getting in the groove. And my wish, my wish is that you figure this all the way out. Because there's a surface layer of this that I think you're gonna get, but there's a whole other part of it that you could get or not, and maybe it'll come up later. I hope you get the whole thing because it'll be fun. Yep. And that's as vague and mysterious as I will be this evening. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We shaved like 10 minutes off of the session. We'll get there. We got this. We got this. It's a work in progress. Thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. Again, tomorrow night, next stream will be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, Neon Souls. Come check it out. We will probably not be playing this game for a couple of weeks as we will be missing a significant portion of our cast, but that is okay. You can check us, just, you know, check out Twitter, check out our Discord. You know, you'll see when we're going live with this particular show next time. But thank you as always to my amazing players. You all make this easy, even when you make it, even when you possess bombs, it's still really easy to all of you. Thank you. I love you all, and as always, good game and good night, internet.